I want to talk about running a conference and setting that up successfully in order to make sure that you can start it. So in order to do this, we made a really simple tab called Run under Quick Start for you to get going. So what you're going to do when you get going on Quick Start is you're going to call into your event. So as you can see, if I scroll across, I'll find my phone number to dial, and here's my PIN to enter, which is the 637118. So I'll dial in, enter my PIN, press the pound key, and then that'll get me into the conference. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Conduct Now button and open the conductor interface. And what the conductor interface will do is it'll open a new tab, and the first thing it's going to ask me is, how do you want microphones set for people entering into the conference? So you can have them on public, breakout only, or mute. So once that looks good to you, you're going to make sure to say OK and enter the call. There's other options you can have, like entryway staff all for entry tones, and then there's green rooms, and then there's an entryway. All of these are options that you can choose or not choose. It's up to you. They'll be covered in a separate video. So go ahead and enter the call. So now you're in the conductor interface. The next thing you're going to do is pull up Social Webinar, and the way to do that is pull up the SW login with this little hyperlink right here. So click the hyperlink, and that's going to go ahead and say, do you want to open this hyperlink? And you say OK. And that's going to bring up another tab called Social Webinar, and here's where you can upload an image and do a whole bunch of other things. You can sign in via LinkedIn or do some other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put my picture in, put my name in, and that looks good. I've got my location. You can decide to share your email address or not. It's up to you. Go ahead and save changes, and this will get you into Social Webinar, which there are a bunch of different views in Social Webinar for you to use that will be covered in a later course. So that gets you into Social Webinar. Then the final thing you want to do is go to screen sharing, and screen sharing is activated by going to this little screen sharing section. Click the screen sharing section, hit download in order to start running the app. So it says, do you want to start running and open MC Starter? And you say okay. I'll go ahead and open it, and it probably may not start in certain circumstances, and so just redo the download. It'll download again, and you're not really downloading anything. You're more opening up kind of a key to the conference, and so from there you're going to want to say open MC Screen Share and kind of start it up. And what that'll do is that'll pop up a little dialog box that opens that looks like this, and it's going to be set to share your entire desktop, which is what you want in most cases. So really the only thing you've got to do is minimize that, and then screen sharing will be ready to go. You can even close that if you want. So that's how you set up your basic conference, get the conductor interface going, Social Webinar, and screen sharing, and that's how you get started.